got those paper diapers in toddler sizes now.
Oh yeah.
And they can pull them up
Pull-ups.
Yeah.
And
If they're
look,
big enough
I can
to,
do it myself.
if they're
you know,
pulling
I
up
thought,
big enough to
oh,
pull them up, they're
goodness
big enough to
sakes.
sit on a pot.
And my granddaughters, years ago, I was talking about pink and blue being for boys and girls, you know, and they said, "Oh, Grandma, there's no color distinction now." I didn't say anything, but I thought, well, how come diapers are pink and blue and they have different?
Do you
The thing
know?
is, they can wet those, and that absorbent is such
They don't feel
that
Well,
it.
yeah.
it's still dry.
Yeah.
There's no discomfort there, so why
One,
should it?
yeah.
No, I think it's
Well,
absurd.
you know,
Well, now, if they're that good, why would anybody be against them?
I felt
Because you
an
see them lying in
absolute
people's
failure.
driveways, and
Well,
someone tossed them.
at Dean's first superintendency in little old Hartner, Kansas, city limits was about 300 people. And we made friends with a couple that their oldest boy was Roy's age. And they had a dairy. And so we got talking about babies once in a while. And they had a dairy. And she had a calendar when to breed and whatever, the cow.
When to wean the baby calves.
And she said, I just look at the calendar and it goes by the moon. And she said, when it tells me a certain sign, she said, I wean my kids from their bottle and from sucking their thumb. And she said, it's just no problem at all.
Well, Cheryl was walked by the time she was 8.5 months old, and by the time she could walk, she didn't like a wet diaper from the time she was born. She would cry. Jules' mother came up to see us. That's the spring after she was born. She was born in July, and came up to see us in the spring. So she would have been about 9 months old. And Mom had bought a pair of nylon panties with ruffles in the back of them.
I remember those.
And we put those on Cheryl, and she never wet a diaper after that.
Smart kid.
Never.
She liked the
What
feel.
year was Cheryl born?
1949.
Now, I'm curious, what started this whole discussion about diapers? You did by saying
What did I
there's
say?
a lot more of them being,
going back to cloth
and why are they going back to cloth?
because they're cheaper.
Yes.
Expensive.
You have to
I
wash
got
them out, hang them out. And I have to tell a story about hanging diapers. We moved into Coates, Kansas, where I was the coach right after the Korean deal. And I came home from school, and Donna said, here, I'm washing diapers, but you hang them? So I'm out hanging the diapers. And the pickup that's going by slams on the brakes. The guy jumps out, doesn't even shut his door, and comes over and says, young man, in this community, men do not hang up diapers.
Bull.
Turned right around and got back in his truck and left. And you're right, it's baloney. I kept right on hanging diapers.
Well, I didn't have a washing machine or any access to a washing
You
machine.
hand washed.
I hand washed them.
And can't you just see these modern girls cleaning up a dirty diaper before
No.
you even wash it?
Well, if
Well, they'd feel pretty abused if they had to.
Well, I felt absolutely a failure. Now, I had already had Lon, and he trained up. By the time he was 1.5 years old, he was completely trained. And Larry was still wetting the bed when Randy was born, and he was 1.5 years old. And I thought I was a complete failure for not having him completely.
All your fault.
Oh, yeah.
At a year
And
and
with
a
that,
half.
folks, I'm closing this one.
At 1.5 years.